We're here with Dave Vastel live from NHL Puck Props presented by Sports Interaction. Dave, this is the biggest game of the Winnipeg Jets season. How are you feeling this morning?
It is. It is. And they're winning tonight. They are winning tonight.
They're not.
Oh, yes.
They can't win on the road.
Yeah, well, things
They're
change,
going to have
my
to
friend.
somehow get 3 more home games.
They are winning tonight. They're going back to Winnipeg, deadlocked at 2. Similar to what your situation is for tomorrow's game. Coming home, deadlocked at 2.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. Don't forget, Sports Interaction has you covered on all these picks. Download the Sports Interaction app. Carolina wins 5-2. Poor Washington. Washington didn't fare well in the trip to rally at all. They were blanked in 5 of the 6 periods, and it's ugly. The price on Carolina right now, Dave, minus 2,500 to win the series, where Edmonton's only minus 850.
Wow, that's pretty convincing, eh? Are they already marking down home dates for round number 3? So are they selling tickets already? I mean, that with that kind of number, it's as they say, it's engraved in the trophy already. But there's no trophy where we're winning a conference semifinal, right? So, or I guess
we got beat up. We got beat up. Yeah. So you got your Ovi goal. I somehow had Logan Stankoven for a point, which seemed good. And Carolina finally put up 5 points. And guess what? He was one of 3 forwards not to get a point. Will Carrier was the other one. And Jackson Blake, who I also had a little money on.
Yep.
Didn't know he was going to get demoted to the 4th line before morning practice. You know who else got demoted to the 4th line yesterday, who Uncle Josh had money on? Corey Perry.
See, that was surprising. That was surprising because he's had some pretty good success with 29 and 97. And I thought you just roll with it. Is Carolina, let's go back to Carolina for a second. Is Carolina the most unpredictable as far as lineup sheets are concerned under Rod Brind'Amour? Because I don't know if there is a different, like Scott Arniel, for example, has been riding 12 almost straight unless there's injuries and you just kind of bump up and stuff. But Brind'Amour is like blender, and we go on, right?
Pete DeBoer might take the what are we going to take the cake, take the award for that for most lineup moves. It's pretty easy when you have Roope Hintz and Mikko Rantanen together playing well, but like he'll just mix everything outside of that. Likes to keep the second Marchment Duchesne line together, but outside, I mean, things can get messy. But they have so much depth, and I think that's what you see with Carolina too, because there are pieces that can go up and down. And Seth Jarvis absolutely deserves to be on that top line.
Yeah.
Boy, I would have liked the Logan Stankoven point to pair with Taylor Hall. Even Jack Roslovic on that line got in on the scoring. Logan Thompson needed to be better. He wasn't. That series is in trouble. I really thought Washington would put up a better fight. And I was talking, go back and clip all my other stuff. It's like, oh, I don't trust this price. The books absolutely nailed that series price. I think it was plus 135 for home ice advantage in Washington, which I absolutely dipped my toes into. Brutal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Were you on the Taylor Hall point? Because I thought you said you were adding that on or something.
No, I was on because he's priced for. No, I had Taylor Hall and Logan Stankoven just together for plus 350.
Ah, okay. Man, that was a men's league pass, eh? On that Taylor Hall goal, it's like wow, like he threw it 180 feet to a almost offside Taylor Hall too. I mean, wow, and just. Yeah, they kind of stepped on their necks.
Talk about your under.
I was gonna say I was really excited about that one. It's like keep them coming, goals. Damn it. So
that's outside of the 4-0 game or 3-0 game. The one before I think it was 4-0. We've seen a lot of that in the third period where maybe we should just be going to get the third period over 2.5s at plus money.
Right.
Because of all the teams that have been good at locking things out, even in the New Jersey series, it's been Carolina. Yesterday, things got real loose. 2-0 going into the period and 5-2 finish. Your Ovi goal kind of made things move a little. But outside of that, Washington, yeah, we can mark them off as done or what?
Yeah, I think we can. I hope there's a little bit of pushback in the next game, but man, I mean, when's Fred Anderson going to realize he's Fred Anderson though, right? I mean, there's an argument to be made that he's been the best goaltender in the postseason.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good thing they extended him for $1.50 an hour.
Yeah, yeah. American living wages for a server, like
Yes,
$4.25 an hour
seriously.
plus tips.
It's like he picks the absolute worst time to negotiate the contract. Wait till you win the Conn Smythe, Fred, then negotiate with Carolina. But anyway, by the way, he's number 3 on that chart. Number 3.
Expected metrics of guys who've played more than one start, obviously leading all goalies in goals saved above expected per 60 per money puck by a substantial mark.
Mm-hmm.
Like 50% better than Logan Thompson.
Wow.
And I don't know. And I can keep saying maybe it's Brenda Moore's system. Maybe it's a team that tilts the ice and just maybe doesn't tilt the ice aggressively, but plays in the offensive zone a hell of a lot more than the other team. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. Or maybe we should just respect Carolina and how they've handled the series. And let's be honest, I mean, this is a team that's got deep into postseasons, a team that's constantly won games at the regular season level, team that's maybe been the best home team in hockey over the last 3 years.
Yep.
Vegas, Edmonton. If someone had told me, I said, my best bet, Vegas, Edmonton, Monday night. Adam Henrique, 2 goals. Stuart Skinner, shutout.
Hey, I would have never bought that.
Ever. No one bought that in the entire gambling world. That ticket did not exist last night.
It did not. And there's a lot of tickets, but that one did not exist. Stuart Skinner, really? I know. We lost on our Vegas numbers just because they did not score.
Got your Bouchard assist.
Yeah, I got the Bouchard assist. I'm really disappointed in this. Well, right when I see, okay, so Darcy Kemper, and I thought the Kings were going to win that first round. We already know that. Darcy Kemper was exposed, and I thought, okay, you know what? Vegas, much better defensively. Aiden Hill, at least in the conversation of Darcy Kemper, because he's had a good season too, and you know, Darcy Kemper's a Vezina candidate, top 3, blah blah blah. I thought, okay, well, Edmonton's going to get a little bit of pushback, but Edmonton's been just driving opposition goaltenders. And now yesterday they literally did drive goaltenders though. Yeah. When you see the highlight reels of getting under the skin, that's expose number 1 right there, Aiden Hill.
Big fight. Trent Frederick and Nick Hague don't see it often in the playoffs. No. Someone's like, why don't you see fighting in the playoffs? It's a good question. But you just, I don't know. There's no need to stir the pot or change momentum for a team. And you're like, Trent Frederick, okay, you're up. Maybe don't get that fight, but you're at home. So it kind of worked out, and it was a good tilt.
It was a good tilt. We haven't seen that the entire postseason. Yeah. I'm trying to remember last year. Was there a fight last year in the postseason?
No, I don't think there was. They don't exist.
No. Unicorn. No, it was a good tilt too.
Nice to see. Absolutely. I had Perry. Yeah. Guess where he. Yeah. Thanks.
Don't worry. You'll be on the first line next game when we don't bet.
I know. So it was a losing night, and you're like, it's like, okay, at least let's get some learning situations out of this. Did we gain any information off of those losses? The only thing I got is Vegas is going to blow up their lines again. They blew up their lines within that game. Obviously, they were chasing, but it hasn't worked. I mean, even in the first game in Edmonton, kind of got a little bit lucky, let's be honest, in terms of how that game handled out. See how things go back home with last change. Will be big who gets up on that top line. I don't know if we'll see that same power play unit. I don't know if we'll see Hurtelson, Olofsson, Stone, Eichel, and Theodore. See how it goes, but maybe some, as Andy Francis said, maybe some sniffs in terms of where value goes. Seth Jarvis wasn't really cheap yesterday, but he jumped up. He was been priced as a second, third line guy, but got the bump. Guys getting the bump. Always keep an eye on it. It's literally the easiest thing you can do in hockey right now. It's just
Yes,
find
sir.
a guy getting a promotion. Let's get to the game of the night, and we only got one, and it means we don't have to stay up late. Thank goodness. Nope. Dallas, Winnipeg. Sorry. Yes, 5.5, leaning to the over. 120, 140.
Flat six right now, Josh. Flat six.
Woo, flat six.
Yes, sir.
Them over 5.5 have been hitting. And they push that number. Adam Digest says Harley everything. Dave's card, and I'll let him talk his way out of this very pro Winnipeg card. Morrissey point, plus 110. Cole Perfetti point, plus 150. Mark Scheifele, assist, plus 120. Kyle Connor, anytime goal, plus 170. The floor is yours.
Well, there's a couple I like more than others. Like the Morrissey point, plus 110 is fantastic. Power play 24, 25 minutes, 3 points in his last 4 games. Everything goes through Morrissey and Scheifele. So that's why I kind of stack those two together. The Scheifele assist is when I go assist, it's a little more risk because Scheifele obviously is a 40-goal guy, right? So he doesn't always dish, but he's part of that power play. I put Connor at the goal at plus 170. He scored last game, 5 goals in the postseason. We're talking 3 players in this sort of game, which, as you said off the top, the most important game of the season, as will play horse-like minutes. If the Jets score, which I think they're going to score, many, these guys will be the reason why they win this game. Plus 120 on the money line, by the way. Cole Perfetti now. I was sneaking that in. Cole Perfetti, hunch at a point at plus 150. Quiet this series. Hasn't scored this series. Came alive in the last side of that Blues series. I think there's a little bit of a market correction in his game, and he's involved. Top 6 minutes. And when I saw this plus 150, which at times in the Blue series was near plus 115, plus 110, I jumped at that. That would be depth chart number 4, Morrissey, Scheifele, Connor. That could be the first goal of the game.
Yeah, the price correction on Perfetti, obviously, it's interesting because he's priced because he moved off power play 1.
Correct.
But he gets Nick Geelers back on line 2.
Correct.
So it's a little addition by subtraction, but it's all subtraction in terms of where they're pricing that from 115 to plus 150.
Yeah. So
Nick Perez needs a heat check down there in the chat. Says Hellebuck shutout today.
Hey, attaboy, Nick.
Maybe wait till they get home because you didn't catch yesterday's show, dating back to 2023. Connor Hellebuck has conceded at least 4 goals in 8 consecutive road playoff outings. You're like, that's bad. Well, guess what? It's been worse this year. 6.65 goals against average. That's hard to do. Yeah, he's allowed 21 goals on 91 shots on the road this year.
You know what, though? When you look at the Blues series, when you look at the Stars series, they're like 2-goal spurts in the course of 3 minutes that just throws everything out of whack. And then you leave the net.
Hey, maybe we should bring in Eric Comrie right now, where that conversation is, right? Game 7.
Yeah, we know that's not happening.
No, we know it's not happening, but that's
the
narrative that comes in because it does look in short spurts like it's a good point that Hellebuck does kind of fall off the tracks, so to say.
Well, that track better be Amway tonight, let me tell you.
Sean McCormick looking at you typing, saying Stars puck line plus 170.
You know what? As soon as we're off the air, I'm throwing this brick at him here in the corner.
Oh, that's the trusty brick. Why you got a brick in the corner, Dave? Well,
for situations like this, Jingles. Situations like this.
I'm on the other side. I'm going Granlund.
You don't say.
You don't say.
What?
Granlund for a point. Granlund for a point at 140.
Granlund's done nothing this series.
We're past playoff. We're past the point of games 1, games 2, games 3, overvaluing that power play point because there are fewer power plays called later in the series.
Yes.
I don't have stats on that, but I said it comfortably. And like most people be like, yeah, that makes sense. I don't have the facts, but it sounds right. It does. but 140. I like anybody playing with Mikko Rantanen right now. That's it. 140. He's power play too. I get it. I don't care. He's playing with Mikko and Hintz at 140. How much do I like it? Let's go 2 points, Dave. 750.
Wow.
2
You
points.
realize that last game in game 3 was maybe the first good game of the postseason for Granlund, right? Like he's been
Your
worse than
mental
Austin
gymnastics are ridiculous. That's the exact opposite thinking you have with Hellebuck, right? You're like, no, this is it. This is the start of something.
Yeah.
Oh,
He should have built on game 2. It was, third period,
Great
man.
game 2 from my buddy from San Jose, from Finland, via Finland, Michael Granlund. Speaking of Finland, how are your Slovenians doing? You said Slovenia, right?
Slovenia, yeah. Well,
plus 500 dogs today versus Latvia at 10:20, starting in 3 minutes.
That's not bad. I mean, you're gonna get your kickings from Canada. That's fine. Canada, France today.
France 3-way money line, 55-1.
That's it, eh?
Yeah. If I said make a line for Kazakhstan, Hungary, where would you go?
Right.
Kazakhstan's a heavy favorite in there.
Kazakhstan should be a favorite. I don't know how heavy. How good is that Hungarian national team? That's what I want to know. Do we know any players? Do we have any imports that have mysteriously received citizenship?
A bunch of East Coasters from Canada.
Is Chris Kontos now living in Hungary? I don't know.
Oh, the USA game. Let's see the lines. Nope. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names live. How do you pronounce Szongoth? Szongoth.
It's got to be a silent S, right?
Zongoth. Well, he's played on a line with Turbex and Ambrose.
Oh, geez, those guys. Pointless. Oh, the stack man's at it. I can tell. You're starting to think. I hit a
Danish stack yesterday. It was a good one. Danish stack was good. But I don't think
that should be a name of a pastry. Never mind.
Successful bet. I'm going to be so angry when the top line from Norway all scores because I didn't get this in because I'm talking about it. But what do you got? Olsen, Salston, Berglund. A good app.
Mm-hmm.
And this is now I got to find the actual name of it. Flash Score. If you're not an app guy, and like a lot of people are out there getting the other apps, the big name apps. Flash Score, fantastic app. They have the lineups put in.
That's good.
I don't know how accurate it is, but it's at least more accurate than searching and not finding anything.
Correct.
Yes, that's the way it is.
Flash Score. I'll look it up. I'm always listening to
and the one thing that gets my serotonin going there, Dave.
Tell me.
Like if it's a soccer bet or if it's a hockey game and you're just watching the scores.
Yep.
It flashes. It goes big chance, and you're like, oh, and then a goal happens or a goal doesn't happen. That's it. It's a little thing. Instead of just a number changing without nothing, it just flashes. It's like, get ready to be disappointed or excited.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the warning because we don't get that anywhere else.
No, you don't. You're just like, man, one goal. Nope.
Flash Score it is. Shout out.
Okay, let's
So you're okay. So
give me a price on the 6 right now. Give me a price on the 6.
What was it? I think the over was plus 100. Let me take a look. Was it plus 100, Shawnee? Yeah, plus 100 on the over. Minus 120 on the under. This game is going over. I know you'll agree with me because
over. Let's go. We put it
in. You're fast, man.
I know. That's what else.
Boom goes the dynamite. So
goals. I just don't see how we buck any trend of Winnipeg on the road right now, and whether that's their offense being able to outscore the problems, or just Hellebuck just struggling not in his home crease. I like the 6, the flat 6. We'll play for the push anyway.
Yep.
4-2. We saw what happened in third period last night in the first game. How quickly those overs can get bunked. So
Oof.
don't have to pay any juice on it. It was a tough one yesterday. Ugh. If you're pro Winnipeg, you got enough to play out of Dave's cards. If you like Dallas on my side, you're on the over and maybe some Granlund. Miko and Hintz first stack. Miko and Hintz for 2 points. Someone in the chat said Miko 2, Hintz 2, Harley 1 for plus 700.
Okay.
And it's going to be a Sam Steele 3-goal game or something. Like that's where it's going to be. It's going to be Adam Lowry with 2 goals and Sam Steele and Dadonov with another 2, and then
Oscar back.
Oh God, please don't.
What?
Please don't do it to me. I hate when no-name guys. What's in Andy's chat? They joke about because when you're betting points, like you just want the top lines to score, right? You see Mark Scheifele scores, you wait for the assist to come up, and then you see it, and then all of a sudden, like some donkey's name, like I forget, like the fake Hulk Hogan name comes up. The wrestler, I forget what his name is. It shows up, and you're just like, "Who's that guy?
Who's the fake Hulk Hogan?" That's what I want to know.
Oh, come on, chat. Who's the fake Hulk Hogan?
Fake Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, no name guys are literally the worst, especially when you do all that.
Okay.
86% of the chat thinks the Stars win tonight. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah. Well, you know what? 86% of you are allowed to be wrong. It's okay.
Yeah. I think we'll go with the minus 140. The minus 140 might be more accurate than the 86. I don't know how to put that to American odds as quickly as I should, but that's where it is. Now I got to think about that Hogan reference.
There you go.
All right. So that's in the thing. MLB release is done. That's in the book.
Good.
NHL prop picks done.
Hey, do you have your PGA championship pick, or are we staying away from golf?
No, I didn't even have time to get my Norway Germany picks in.
That's true. That's true.
Yet. I'm living by the minute.
I have a Justin Thomas plus 2,000 ticket. So he's won on this course a couple times, played really well in the last month, and you stay away from even though I love Rory and Scotty and stuff like that, but I stayed away from the 5s and 6s and 7-1s and saw Justin at a 20. So I thought that was pretty good. So we'll see.
All right. So in your golf betting life.
Yes.
And everybody usually just starts straight outrights and then it blends into other things.
Yeah.
Where do you protect first round winner? Because in golf betting, there is nothing worse than having the outright be the day one leader. It feels like, because you get nothing and he's probably not going to win.
Correct. You feel terrible about it. You want your, for like Justin Thomas on Thursday, if he's 2 or 3 shots off the lead in the T10 range, you're like, okay, we're good. Yeah. You don't want to see him shoot an opening round 62. and then it's like, oh no. Oh, I mean, there has been situations where they've gone, oh, that's a terrible picture of me. There are situations where they have gone coast to coast, but it doesn't happen often, right? And then especially with a major at Quail. So I mean, Quail's hosted a lot of great tournaments like US Opens, PGA Championships. There's been some Players Championships. So I just look at this going, okay, well, let's look at some mid-range value of a player that's been hot for the last month, and he fits that. Tee to green, he's done well as far as stats are concerned, and then you just hope the guy has that momentum and continues that kind of momentum instead of going Scheffler 5-1, Rory 6-1. That's where I look at it. And then there's courses for horses, right? There's guys that just play well on certain courses, and I think this might be one of them, but we'll see. When he misses the cut on Saturday, I won't be talking about it on Monday.
You'd be wishing for a first round leader after Thursday for sure. All right, 20 to, or what did you say? 200-1?
20-1. Yeah, plus 20-1 to win the tournament. By the way, first round leaders are fun to bet too, right? Because you look at some great. It's like this guy can do it. Sure,
that's the Corey Connor bet, bud. That's what that
totally. Sam Sanjay has been really good with that too. Where it's like blazing and it's like okay, and then fall off a cliff.
Yeah, it's tough to be consistent at hard golf courses over 4 days.
Bingo.
That's it. All right. Tuesday
Okay.
in the books. Let's
There
go.
you go.
NHL Puck Props presented by Sports Interaction. Sports Interaction has you for all of these bets. Go download the app. Let's go. We'll see you back next Monday. Germany scored, everybody. Look out. The favorite. Germany's up. Who cares? I don't know.
Oh no, I'm watching that as soon as I say bye here. So you know that.
Oh, you turn it on. Let's go.
World Championship Thursday, Tuesday.
And the US got blanked yesterday 3-0, which bodes well for how well Canada should do going forward, I think.
Bingo.
Let's go. All right.
Win it for the flower, right?
All right. Coco back here tomorrow. We'll see you back here on Monday, Dave. Take care.
See you later, bud.